Let me ask you, right now, who's carrying the heaviest weight in this room? Is it you? Because if you're lugging around anger, guilt, or resentment, you're not alone. Millions are stuck in the same invisible prison, chained to memories that refuse to let go. Here's the plot twist nobody tells you. Forgiveness isn't about erasing pain. It's about breaking free, finally, so you can breathe again. Stick with me for the next few minutes. We're diving into the science, the ancient secrets, and the spiritual hacks behind real forgiveness. This could be the boldest act of self-love you ever make. Here's the kicker. When you hold on to grudges, your body takes the hit. Resentment, it's a stress bomb, raising your cortisol, wrecking your immune system, fueling anxiety, insomnia, even heart disease. Think about it. Bitterness doesn't punish the person who hurt you. It poisons you. On a spiritual level, unforgiveness is like a block in your energy flow. It clouds your heart, drains your vibe, and disconnects you from your highest self. So, real talk. How much longer are you willing to carry someone else's baggage on your back? Let's bust some myths. Forgiveness isn't about letting someone off the hook or pretending nothing happened. It's not saying, hey, what you did was fine. It's saying, I'm done letting this steal my peace. You're not deleting the past, you're cutting its grip on your future. Forgiveness isn't weakness, it's power. It's you taking your life back. And get this, modern neuroscience backs it up. Forgiveness literally rewires your brain. Studies show that real forgiveness lights up the parts of your brain tied to empathy, emotional control, and peace. It dials down fear and cranks up compassion and higher thinking. In plain English, forgiving upgrades your mind. Are you ready to set yourself free? Every major spiritual tradition teaches forgiveness, not as a favor to others, but as a tool for spiritual ascension. The ancient mystics understood, resentment lowers your vibration, forgiveness raises it. By releasing negative emotional frequencies, you open pathways to higher states of consciousness, intuition, and divine connection. When you forgive, you restore energetic balance, not just within you, but in your entire reality. You align yourself with the universal flow, breaking free from karmic cycles. You might be thinking, it sounds beautiful, but how do I actually forgive? Here's your path. Step 1. Acknowledge the pain. You can't heal what you won't feel. Validate your emotions first. Step 2. Separate the person from the pain. Their action hurt you, but their action is not your identity. Step 3. Release the control fantasy. You can't control the past. You can only control your present state. Step 4. Choose freedom. Forgiveness is a decision, not a feeling. You choose to let go. Step 5. Align with higher self. Meditation, breathwork, and visualization help anchor this choice into your energy field. In the end, forgiveness is the most powerful form of self-mastery. It's not about them, it's about you. Your peace, your freedom, your evolution. This is your journey. Your peace, your choice. The longer you carry resentment, the more power you give to your past. But when you release it, you reclaim your future. Now the question is, are you ready to set yourself free? Holding on to resentment is like drinking poison and expecting someone else to suffer. Your body relives the pain, triggering stress hormones that harm your health, weakening your immune system, raising blood pressure, and causing chronic pain. Unforgiveness traps you in cycles of anxiety and depression, robbing you of joy and connection. It's like trying to enjoy a beautiful moment with a loud, angry voice in your head. Spiritually, holding a grudge keeps your energy heavy, blocking growth and peace. You can't soar while anchored to past pain. Letting go is cutting the rope that tethers you to suffering. The price of holding on is your own well-being. Forgiveness is the act of choosing health, happiness, and freedom. You deserve to be present, to feel light, and to move forward. Release the poison. Your mind and body will thank you. Set yourself free. Myths about forgiveness keep us stuck. We think forgiving is weak, or that it means surrendering or reconciling with those who hurt us. In reality, holding on to anger is easy. Forgiveness takes true strength and courage. It's not about letting someone off the hook. It's about freeing yourself from their hold. Forgiveness is an act of self-mastery, a conscious choice to rise above pain. Another myth: forgiveness requires reconciliation. It doesn't. Forgiveness is internal. Reconciliation is a separate, mutual process. You can forgive someone who's gone, who's unrepentant, or who's unsafe to contact. Your healing isn't dependent on their actions or approval. Sometimes the most loving act is to forgive from a distance and protect your peace. Forgiveness is about setting yourself free, not about restoring broken relationships. Don't let myths keep you in pain. The truth forgiveness is your power, your healing, your choice. Let go for you. Forgiveness isn't just spiritual, it's scientific. Neuroscience shows that holding on to resentment keeps your brain in a stress loop, activating fear centers and flooding you with anxiety. When you forgive, you strengthen the parts of your brain responsible for empathy, problem solving, and emotional regulation. Studies reveal that forgiveness lowers anger, stress, and depression, while boosting hope and optimism. Letting go frees up mental energy for creativity and connection. Forgiveness also reduces stress hormones and increases feel-good chemicals like serotonin and oxytocin. You're not just making a choice, you're changing your brain and body for the better. Forgiveness is a chemical shift toward peace and happiness. The science is clear. Letting go heals you from the inside out. Choose to rewire your mind for freedom. Ancient wisdom has always known the power of forgiveness. In Buddhism, holding on to anger is like grasping a hot coal. You're the one who gets burned. The Buddha taught that resentment is a major source of suffering and a barrier to enlightenment. Practices like loving kindness meditation help release anger and foster peace. Christianity frames forgiveness as a path to grace, teaching that we must forgive to be forgiven. It's about embodying compassion and recognizing our shared humanity. In Ubuntu philosophy, unforgiveness harms not just the individual, but the whole community. South Africa's Truth and Reconciliation Commission showed that forgiveness can heal even the deepest wounds. Across cultures, forgiveness is seen as the key to spiritual freedom and collective healing. The message is timeless. To forgive is to restore your own soul. Forgiveness begins with honestly acknowledging your pain. Don't rush past your feelings or suppress them. Healing starts by allowing yourself to feel without judgment. Give yourself permission to be angry, sad, or betrayed. Journal your emotions or speak them aloud. Naming your pain takes away its silent power. Your feelings are valid. They're messengers, not weaknesses. Anger signals a crossed boundary. Sadness signals loss. Listen to your emotions with compassion, as you would a friend. This isn't about dwelling in pain, but about observing it with kindness. You are not your anger. You are the one who notices it. This shift creates space between you and your emotions, giving you power to choose your response. In that space, healing begins. You move from drowning in pain to standing on the riverbank, ready to choose a new direction. Acknowledge, accept, and prepare to let go. This is the first step to freedom. After acknowledging your pain, begin the journey of letting go. First, make a conscious decision to forgive, not because you feel like it, but because you choose peace. Say it or write it. I choose to begin forgiving person for what happened. Next, seek understanding, not to excuse, but to see the bigger picture. Recognize the other person's humanity and limitations. This softens anger and brings compassion. Then focus on healing, not the hurt. Ask, what did I lose and how can I restore it within myself? Practice self-care. Affirm your worth and rebuild what was lost. Finally, release the emotional debt. Forgiveness is canceling what you feel is owed. Not for them, but for your own freedom. Visualize cutting the cords that tie you to the pain. Wish them well from afar, and turn your focus back to your own life. Forgiveness is a process. Be patient and gentle with yourself. Each step lightens your load. You are moving toward freedom. Forgiveness is personal, but its impact ripples outward. When you let go of resentment, you show up differently in the world, more open, loving, and present. Your peace becomes a gift to those around you. Forgiveness dismantles the walls that keep others out, allowing deeper connection and joy. In your work and purpose, letting go unlocks creativity and optimism. You stop being defined by wounds and start living from your potential. Your healing inspires others to begin their own journeys. You become living proof that peace is possible after pain. By healing yourself, you become a beacon of hope. The ripple effect of your forgiveness can reach further than you imagine. Set yourself free and watch your world transform. We've explored the weight of anger and the freedom of forgiveness. Forgiveness isn't about condoning or forgetting, it's a courageous act of self-love. You can't control the past or others' actions, but you can choose to stop carrying the pain. The path of resentment is familiar but costly. The path of forgiveness is new, requiring courage but leads to peace. Your power lies in this choice. Decide that your peace is more important than someone else's wrongdoing. Choose healing, freedom, and love over hurt and fear. Lay the burden down and unlock your spirit. The journey may be hard, but it's the most important one you'll ever take. Forgiveness is a declaration. My peace is my priority. My freedom is my choice. Your future begins now. You hold the key. Choose to be free. If this message spoke to you, make sure to watch this next video where we dive even deeper into emotional mastery and spiritual self-healing.